And for me, that's what led me over the years to the Absolutely Awesome framework. Is I've been sort of poking around trying to find why I didn't always get the results I was after in business, yet I'm fully capable and I have great mentors around. Like I've done well, but I always imagine I could certainly say I wanted more. And I was poking around that, plus doing lots of personal development work and energy work and working on myself physically and mentally. And it's only at that point the company shifted or we got momentum forward. And I started realizing that it wasn't really about reading the latest book or consuming the next podcast. It was probably about my mental interpretation and my physical interpretation of that and having the ability to go and do it from that point of view. So yeah, that experience led me to the Absolutely Awesome framework and spending a long time working out what I actually thought and the experiences I'd been through. And then seeing that pattern overlaid on so many other founders and business owners I know, and then talking to them and getting feedback like, oh yeah, it's not that, it's actually a layer below. So that's where I created the Absolutely Awesome framework. And it's as simple as, so that's why I created the Absolutely Awesome framework, partly to understand myself, partly to understand my own thoughts on business, and partly starting to recognize so many patterns over the years of business owners and friends that I have who are all very growth minded, very ambitious, all done amazing things if you just look at what they've done from the outside. But as business owners, I think there's always a question of, can I do this differently? Can I improve this? Can I be better? Even if better doesn't mean more money, just a more optimized life or an easier way to do things. I think every business owner has a growth mindset inside of them. And so that's why I came down to the Absolutely Awesome framework is 9 key pillars that I believe every business owner needs to have in place, and 3 layers on top of each other. So those pillars go 1, 2, 3. So that is the being, thinking, and doing. And I think so much business advice is at the doing level. Like, hey, here's a new strategy. Here's a new thing you should be doing. Here's a new Hormozi book. I love Hormozi, I really do, but I use them in pretty much every video as an example of when there's a new book, everyone reads it and tries to implement the tactics, forgetting that they haven't done some kind of work on themselves or allowed themselves to actually go to that new place with inside themselves. So the being